What's going on, guys? Bobby Della Baker here, clickstartyourbusiness.com. Another quick short video for you today. This one is about resources that are out there, such as self-help books or self-development books or anything sort of informative that that helps either set your goals or best practices in whatever venture it is that you're setting out in. But I just wanted to hit home the mentality that I once had when I was reading these books, is thinking, yes, read these books, and as soon as you finish the last page and close the book up, you magically have the knowledge because you've just absorbed it and read it all, but you magically are now better than what you started the book. What I mean by that is that yes you are, because you've absorbed the information, but a lot of these books require you to implement some of the exercises within it, and I'm guilty of this. I read the book thinking that I'll finish the book and that's it. When I wake up tomorrow morning, I'd be a different person and my results would be changing, but you need to be able to implement the exercises. So there's certain books that I've been reading, which I will obviously divulge this information in later videos, because it's great topics to share such information of good books to read and stuff. I was never actually a keen reader. I never really used to like reading. I used to read word for word. I mean, like one after the other. And it was just a struggle. My concentration on books was a lot left to be desired. I'd have to read paragraphs again because I didn't comprehend what was being said, and this is why I didn't like reading. So when I decided to make the switch to become an entrepreneur, a digital entrepreneur, I realised that there's going to be some reading that I'm going to be needing to do, and for that reason I decided that yes, if I'm going to be reading lots of material, I'd like to be able to get a lot of it done in as quick as time as possible. So what I actually done was I downloaded a speed reading app on my iPad, and I also received from some heroes of mine. They're more than mentors to me. They're actually my heroes. They're called Satori Prime. They're two guys, Guy and Elon Ferdman. These guys have taught me so much in the last year. I just feel so compelled to give back to them. So I highly recommend you go and check them out. They're called Satori Prime. And if you just Google that, they'll be like the first result on the page. So please do check them out, because the content that they put out is just so invaluable, and they give a shit about everyone and everything. This is why I resonate with them so much as I do, because I give a shit about everyone and everything as well. So they're out to help, and they just want to put content out there that's helping. And they provided a something called binaural beats. I mean, this is something I was aware of, and I've had a little go at it. And what it does, that you just listen to, it might sound weird at first, but you listen to the audio that's coming through your source, whether it's your iPad or whatever. But what they're doing is sending information, a sound source in one ear and another source in another. And what it does is it massages your brain, and there's subliminal messages within this binaural beats audio, and you listen to it for an hour. And I listened to, they gave me six, well, that's not six, that's six. They gave me 6 of these audios, and because one of them was speed reading, and I listened to it just twice. I listened to it, and then done a bit of this speed reading activity on my iPad. 3 days later, I tripled my speed reading. I tripled my reading speed, and I couldn't believe it. Now I'm going through books like no tomorrow. So I highly recommend that you do something like that. Something proactive. I'm not saying go out and do a speed reading course. I'm saying just be aware of the fact that just be aware of the fact that these books are there for you to absorb the information and implement what it is that they're writing. Such as I'm in the middle of actually, writing my goals and reverse engineering how it is that I'm going to achieve my goal, and I've made that part of my daily method of operation. As well as incorporating these videos that I'm going to be sharing with you each day. This is stuff that I'm going to be doing that's slowly but surely falling into place into my daily method of operation. So I'm on a journey. I mean, if you're watching this and you're thinking, who's this dickhead? That's absolutely fine. Or if you're watching this and you're thinking, good on you, good for you, go for it. I actually want to connect with you. So, if you think I'm a dickhead, that's absolutely fine, because I know that, your type of people are out there. You can't win it all. And but if you feel that you wish to connect with me and learn from what it is that I've learned over this past year, please get in contact. I'll be more than happy to connect with you. So going on a bit, as I do, I'm trying to narrow these down. This is part of the reason why I'm doing these videos, because I really want to get the information down and into a short space of time. Nobody's really got 7 minutes to be watching me babble on about rubbish. But the usual ending to these videos, please subscribe to these channels to listen to any insights that I might be able to bring to you. Give it a thumbs up if this was any good to you. Also, I'm always going to be putting a link in the description to Unleash Your Digital Entrepreneur, just as I did with the Six-Figure Mentors, and there'll be a 7-day boot camp video series that changed my life. It's changed my life, and it can change yours too. So go ahead and just input your email, and we'll email you the relevant videos. But I'm going to stop it there, and any other ideas that come my way, I'm going to get down on video and share with you guys. All right, but in the meantime, I love you and peace. All right, take care. Bye bye.